What's the simplest way to create a free 3D NFT? If you have been following the NFT Marketplace or any blockchain technology, then you're aware that NFTs or non-fungible tokens can be anything from photos to videos and even audio. Non-fungible tokens is today's most decentralized asset enabled by the blockchain. And one of the latest breakthroughs in cryptocurrencies is that 3D objects can be shown as digital tokens or NFTs. It doesn't matter if you're a general 3D NFT maker or 3D modeler. The marketplace for NFTs is great for everyone. It can be used by creators with 3D computer graphics who can upload their work and create genuine gains from their work. For today's video, exclusive for our NFT Nugget members, we're going to talk about the different easy ways for you to create your own 3D NFTs. You don't need to know anything about the creation process or modeling of 3D NFTs, as we're just going to use some AI that can turn any picture you want into a 3D model. You just need to stick around until the very end of this video. Easy, right? So, if you're a 3D modeler, a concept artist, a physical maker, or a gamer, then you have come to the right place. But before we get to the video, let's talk about how these 3D NFTs affect the NFT marketplace. 3D NFTs are a big step up from 2D NFTs. They allow digital assets to be integrated with the metaverse, making this a breakthrough in the growth of the NFT marketplace. But how? Blockchain-based games have the potential to significantly expand the gaming industry. For example, NFTs are altering the perception of online gaming and in-game asset purchases. And in the three-dimensional virtual space, users can now create using NFTs items such as characters, avatars, sound effects, and city streets. With 3D, game worlds come to life without being limited to pixel art. You can now see sentiment and movement in the game. And this is all possible with NFTs. The internet is evolving and it's developing into the metaverse. 3D NFTs can help many industries, such as the financial industry, capitalize on leveraging this new technology. The 3D NFTs in the metaverse also have deep societal implications. It will give users more space to live and engage, and even participate in their own economy for a decentralized one. This will prove to be a game changer in the digital assets industry. To ensure the security and privacy of digital manufacturing assets, digital data owners can now transfer digital assets more securely and transparently because 3D NFTs are encoded to identify digital data owners for the task. Basically, a 3D non-fungible token is a type of crypto asset that can be used to increase the security and privacy of your digital assets. This makes it possible to tag each piece of information with a unique ID, ensuring that it's kept secure and cannot be changed or tampered with. Now, without further ado, let's start making 3D NFTs. The very first thing we need is to download Blender. Just search Blender in your favorite browser and click on the first link that will appear. After that, you will see that you're on Blender's homepage where you can download Blender with your corresponding operating system. Then, you will just need to install it, and there will be some short steps that you have to do to set up Blender. No worries, it would just be quick and easy. So after following those steps, you will have Blender installed and ready to go. Now that we're finished downloading Blender, it's time to find the perfect image that we want to turn into a 3D NFT. This picture could be anything that you want. It could be a picture of yourself or a picture that you took of somebody. However, for this video, we're just going to search for any picture of someone that is standing on the internet. We will just randomly pick one from the images right here and save it. Now that we have a picture saved, we have to make sure that it's transparent or we can remove it ourselves. You might think that it's hard, but it's actually pretty easy. All you have to do is search for Remove Background in Google. Then, just click on the first link. Click the Upload Image button and upload the file or picture that we have saved a while ago. And after for a while, it's done. That was really quick, right? Just download the picture again and you will have a new picture with no background. For convenience, I will just drag the file to my desktop. And now that we have saved an image with no background, let us go back to our browser. If you look below this video, you will find a link, then go click the link. After clicking the link, you should be on the same site that is shown on the screen. Now, let us scroll down all the way to the bottom of this site and click on the collab button right here. After that, all we have to do is to click the copy to drive. It's pretty so far, right? So now click connect on the upper right side and choose the connect to a hosted runtime. It would then say connecting, so we have to wait for a while. With that, just scroll all the way down until you see this clone part. Then click on the play button. Also, click the play button under configure input data. Now, all we need to do is import our image. Just click this folder sign on the leftmost column. Then click the folder name PIFUHD. Then click the sample images folder. Minimize the browser and then drag the picture that we have put on the desktop to sample images folder. Don't forget to rename your saved image as it's going to be important for the coding later. You can name it anything you want, but make sure that it's easy to remember. Now that we're done with that, we have to scroll down again and you will find this import OS. As you can see, it's named as test here. So we have to change that into the name that we have saved our image a while ago. Still following? Now, we will go up here and click on the runtime button. Then just click on run after. And now, it should do its work. And all we need to do is wait. We just have to be a bit patient because this might take some time. It might take a few more minutes. Okay, now that we're done waiting and it has already loaded, click the PIFUHD folder to close it and open it again so it has refreshed. Then, we'll click the results folder under it. As you guys can see, there are two files. One is an OBJ file and the other is a PNG file. You have to download both of them. And now that we have those two files right here on our desktop, you can close the browser since we don't need that anymore. And now for the fun part. Well, I hope it's also fun for you. We will be using Blender. So go and launch Blender. And in here, click General under the new file. Now we have a cube that is set up right here, which we're going to delete because we actually don't need that one. With that, go over to the File tab in the upper left corner. And then hover your mouse to import, then click this OBJ right here. After that, we'll just go to the desktop where we have stored the files we've saved earlier. Then just choose the OBJ file and click import. Now, let's zoom in a little bit so we can see our model. And here you will see that we have a person in 3D. And remember that it was from a 2D picture that we have saved from the first part of this video. It even has a back part now which makes it 3D. Isn't that amazing? Now that we have our 3D model, we can basically do what we want. We can either paint him or wrap or do something crazy. But for now, we will just wrap the normal texture he had around him. To do that, we just need to go into the edit mode found on the top left corner. With that, I will just have it on a split screen so it will be much easier to do the edit. Now, just click on the button found on the left side of the edit mode and click the UV editor over here. On the left side of the screen, we will open the original image that we have used and saved in the beginning. And on the right side of the screen, just click on the green Y circle on the upper right to line up the 3D model. And then click on the UV tab and choose Project from View. Going back to the left side, we will just zoom the picture a little bit. See that arrow? Just click that and it will open a new toolbox. What we need to do is to scale this orange model to the picture. So click on the fifth tool and then scale it. Now that we're done with the scaling, you can just leave it like that. All we need to do now is to connect them through the shader. Click the UV editor tab and then choose the shader editor option. And just zoom it a little bit. After that, click the Add tab, then select Texture, and then choose Image Texture. Then click the Open button, and let's open our image again. With that, let us connect these two. Connect the color to the base color and wait for the magic to happen. And just like that, we have the original texture from the 2D picture on our 3D model. So let us now focus on the right side of our screen. As you can see, our model now has a nice texture, making it look real. And this is what a 3D model that is finished looks like. Now comes the rendering part of our 3D model, but we can actually change how these colors look like by clicking here. See? That's much better. What we need to do now is add a camera. Just click the Add tab and then choose Camera. Let us just move it a little bit and align the camera. And if you're done with that, you can check on this camera button right here to see if it is aligned perfectly. We can also add a background to our 3D model by clicking the Add tab, then just hover on Mesh and click the Plane option. We just need to rotate this plane so it fits the backside of our model. Just adjust and scale it and don't forget to move it back. And just like that, we have a nice plane as our background. Of course, it wouldn't be that plain because we're going to add some colors. Just click this little circle right here and click New. This part might take some time, so please be patient. Here, you can change the base color to anything you want, and you would want to check the camera from time to time if it looks great, and it does. You can actually put a plane on his feet and move the camera further so you can see the whole 3D model. And that is our rendered image, which I think looks amazing. As you guys can see, our 3D model has its own shadows too. Now that we're done creating our 3D model, have it exported and save it on our desktop. So, what should we do now with this beautiful 3D model that we have made? Of course, we'll sell it. But before that, let's open our browser again and search for OpenSea. So, just open your account and log in with your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet you're using. Sign in and then we can start creating our new item. We just need to upload the picture now and then you can name it anything you want. You can put a link in and add some descriptions for your item. We can just skip on the collection since this is obviously not a collection. For supply, you can just put 1. Then we're just going to choose the Polygon blockchain to mint this NFT. With that, just click on create and then we will see. And with that, we just made our own 3D NFT through Blender. You can then list the 3D NFT for sale. It wasn't that much of a work, right? Selling an NFT of your digital artwork is just similar to selling your art in real life. You need to display it, market it on channels like social media, and drive traffic to the listing to make a purchase. Just remember, when you're looking for the best marketplace for your NFT, we recommend that you only look at relevant platforms with an appropriate audience focus. This not only increases your chances of finding the right buyer, but also gives your NFT more exposure on a single website. The future of 3D printing is certainly here to stay. With more and more platforms emerging, makers can create, share, and monetize digital 3D models. Although NFTs can feel complex and a little confusing at first, if you spend the time to understand them, you can make thousands of dollars selling your 3D art. Take the first step and sign up to a platform to monitor transactions and track which artworks are attracting the most attention. There you have our NFT Nuggets video for today. What do you think about Blender? When are you going to make your own 3D NFT? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like this video. If you think that we have delivered value, please share this video with one person. Just one share is enough for us, for you to show your appreciation for the commitment and hard work we all put together in creating this video that teaches and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. And you don't know that one share could go a long way. And keep in mind that no matter how many times you're going to watch this video, you won't see any results unless you take action. Goodbye and see you at the next one.